在美国也有机会吧。
Today's session, which features insights and perspectives from Ms.Nadia Murad, the 2018 Nobel Peace Laureate from Iraq. Before we proceed, the president of Academia Sinica, Dr. James Liao, will deliver the opening remarks and formally welcome today's speaker. Please welcome President Liao.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, and ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's a wonderful day, sun beginning to come up. It's my great privilege to welcome you to today's special session on Taiwan Bridges event. It's co-hosted by Academia Sinica and the International Peace Foundation. And we are deeply honored to have Ms.Nadia Murad, the 2018 Nobel Peace Prize laureate, as our second invited speaker of this Taiwan Bridges program. Among the Nobel laureates participating in this event, this series of events through Academia Sinica, Ms. Murad is the only Peace Prize laureate. This distinction reflects the unique perspective she brings to our community. And Ms. Nadia Murad is a human rights activist who was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2018, as I mentioned, as a leading advocate for survivors of genocide and sexual violence after enduring the horrific Yazidi genocide in Iraq, carried out by the Islamic State, also known as ISIS. In 2014, Nadia was captured by ISIS, forced into slavery, and subjected to repeated abuse until she managed to escape. Since then, she has shared her story to raise awareness about gender-based violence and has become a powerful advocate for women and communities facing extreme brutality and abuse. In her advocacy work to hold ISIS accountable, launched her nonprofit organization known as Nadia's Initiative to help rebuild communities. In memoir, The Last Girl, My Story of Captivity and My Fight Against the Islamic State. For Academia Sinica today, it's our event especially meaningful, while scholarship often seeks to analyze and explain. Ms. Murad's experience reminds us to consider how knowledge can translate into action, or what we typically call science for action. And Ms. Murad engaged of the College of Social Sciences at National Sun Yat-sen University, serving as today's moderator. Her expertise in gender studies, social inequality, and transitional justice will help guide a meaningful. Express my gratitude to my colleagues at Academia Sinica for their hard work to make this event possible. I wish everyone a meaningful and enjoyable session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Liao. Now, please welcome Dr. Meihua Chen.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, President Liao. It's a great honor to present the Nobel Peace Prize laureate. She has publicly talked about her experience of sexual violence during the war after she escaped. Anyone with a basic understanding of the nature of sexual violence knows how difficult it is to come forward to talk about those experiences. Her story is about how war criminals abuse their power and violate women's bodies, sexuality.
Hi, good afternoon. I didn't write anything, but because we're going to have a discussion, I just want to say that I'm really honored to be here, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my work and my story with all of you, the young generation, future change makers. I was thinking about the audience last night and how it's often very difficult to go to a new audience, and that especially that this is my first time in this part of the world. But I will try my best because I know that a lot of you are interested in documenting rape as a weapon of war. A lot of you are interested in preventing it from happening, and many of you may know someone who has experienced violence, even here in this country, or a friend from ISIS that carried out a mass.
Explosives laid by ISIS, entire sections of the city were destroyed.
Did you see the people below? Rockets showing up.
ISIS soldiers would brag about conquering Yazidi women and wiping their religion from the face of the earth.
When I first began speaking out about conflict-related sexual violence, there was little global attention on this issue, even though it was and still is happening in wars around the world. In 2014, as I was preparing for my final year of high school, I witnessed a genocide and lost loved ones and endured the trauma of captivity.
When you are systematically attacked for your religion, when you are separated from your family or to flee your own, when you are bought and sold, raped and beaten, and referred to as property, the greatest gift someone can give is to recognize your full humanity.
Survivors of sexual violence are often forgotten, their pain overlooked, their voices ignored. I founded Nadia's initiative to change that.
I dedicate this award to all the young women like me who were raised in vulnerable communities by strong women.
I wish I had the strength of men.
Having every reason to withdraw from the world.
We summon the courage to stand up and say, no, no.
Nadia Murad, a young woman that we 60 Minutes found in a refugee camp in Iraq. She found her voice. This young woman that we found in a refugee camp won the Nobel Peace Prize.
She became a global voice for justice and dignity and a sense of common humanity.
Nobel Peace Prize is recognizing efforts to end sexual violence during wartime. It was awarded to Dr. Dennis Mukwege and Nadia Murad.
Survivors are not just victims. They are leaders, healers, and change makers. Change is only possible when we work with them, not without them.